Hey guys, what is up? It's your boy Legendary Boss, the greatest gamer ever to live. I'm back with another video today with a review on Solo Leveling Arise. And I'm going to be honest guys, it's not looking good. It's not looking great. There's just a lot of problems with the game, and honestly, I just don't like it. Here are the few things that I think is wrong with it. One, it's inaccurate. It's missing key moments that really just got you into the story. You're not weak enough in the beginning, and I'm going to show you that in a second. There's no real skill potential in it. Like, you can't just have a game with only a dash and you doing the red line with the bosses. You need dodging, parrying, and jumping all together to actually have skill in a game. In the phone game, I'll get onto that later. I just don't know where they're going with the summoning when the only character we care about is the main character. Like, for a gacha game to be relevant, we want a lot of cool characters. Well, this is not the anime for that, so why did you make it a gacha game? Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's already a dead game. It's way too pay to win, and the key costume, and my favorite costume, is like locked behind a pay to win wall, which makes it even more inaccurate. I'm going to show you that in a second. We're going to get right on into it, but that's the video today, guys. So let's check it out. So guys, number one, inaccurate key missing moments. What do I mean by that? See, look, pay to win. Like, what it keeps on. Okay, let's go to pay to win real quick, because I obviously want you to spend money on this game. So we got one thing for $10 a month, subscription ticket for what? Don't even know for what. Like, really. It has all these other, like, what is all this? No one even knows what this is. This just came out and you're already throwing like things for us to buy. It doesn't even make sense. And look at all the tabs. I want you to count all these tabs right here. You can buy stuff all through these tabs, right? This is all just ways for them to get money. 21, bro, let's go back. Hold on. $21 for a costume of a character we don't even really care about. That's like a full game. I could go on Steam right now and buy a full game for $21. And you're supposed to, like, you know what I mean? Just like too much money. Like, maybe $2, $7, like another relay package, a step up package. What is this, already $100? You know what I mean? More level up stuff, more money. And of course I'm in the shop, but like $21 for that? That's bad. It's just terrible. Anyway, like look at all this. Just money. They just want you to buy all this stuff. This is the first day, or well, I guess a week out, and you don't even know what all this stuff is. Anyway, they want you to spend money, right? We get that. It's a phone game. We got it. But what's the real problem here? It's inaccurate. And let me show you the inaccuracies. So we're going to go to Sung Jin Woo real quick. We're going to go back to Assassin. This is what you get right after the tutorial ends.
Can I really be a hunter?
Okay, there we go.
I can't give up.
So right after you hop out the tutorial, you basically become an assassin or whatever. Right here. Okay, so a couple problems already, right? So when you're fighting the boss in the anime, when you kill him, you don't kill him with a sword, right? You kill him by squeezing his neck. You literally choke him to death, because that's how strong you are. Now when you kill him in the game right here, when you kill him in the game, right?
I have to be stronger. I came all now. It's my chance.
Where's the choking? Watch. Just watch. Nothing. No choking. What? His weapon's supposed to break, and because he got stronger. Like, that's number 2, remember. That's number 2. You don't feel weak enough. So this is the tutorial too, remember. You get the tutorial. This is the tutorial. So after this, when you beat the snake, you get the sword. You get his dagger, right? So tell me why it just glosses over the fact that you even got the dagger. And because you're in the tutorial, it just skips through you getting the dagger. You just get the dagger. Now remind you, this getting Kasaka's dagger is literally one of the biggest moments in the story. He now has a weapon that's not going to break him. It's powerful enough, right? It just glosses over the dagger, and it just doesn't even show it to you, really.
I'm ready.
You just have it. And the worst thing is, when you were reading the manga for the first time, you looked at that dagger and you looked at all the stats and stuff. No, it just completely missing a key moment, right? Inaccurate. You didn't even choke him, and then it glosses over the dagger, and you're in the tutorial, so it just makes you start the next mission, and then boom, you have the dagger, right? Okay, well, all right, that's okay. Well, let's see what happens when you have the dagger. Hold on, can I unequip this? There we go. Let's see what happens when you have the dagger. We're gonna go back to Kasaka right now. So if you look at my move set, this is right after the tutorial, right? Right as you begin the game. Look at what happens. Why do I have another dagger? I already have another overpowered dagger from much later in the anime. And this is right after the tutorial. I mean, it's just missing the whole point of solo leveling where you're supposed to feel weak, and it's inaccurate. Like, I literally have an overpowered dagger. So the moveset isn't right. Like, where's the moveset where he only has one dagger? And I'm not supposed to be moving this fast. Like, I'm a noob right now. I might have the dagger, you know? I might have one dagger, but I'm not going to be moving this fast. I'm not going to be able to... I'm not that Jinwoo yet. I'm not that Sung Jinwoo yet, you know what I mean? So, right after the tutorial, he has both daggers. One's much overpowered later in the series. His moveset's wrong because he's only supposed to have one dagger. So you feel much stronger right after the tutorial. And right after you begin the game, the real game, you feel much stronger than you're supposed to be because you have the wrong moveset. And the thing is, this wouldn't be as bad, but then you're using that dagger for the rest of the game, right? But it just feels inaccurate because even in the story, they're telling, wow, you got a new dagger. Well, yeah, I got one dagger, but obviously I only have one dagger, but why do I have a moveset with two? It doesn't even make sense. Like, it's really inaccurate. It's missing key moments from literally the right beginning. And if you don't get that weak feeling that we all love from our animes of like, oh, I'm weak and I'm powering up, then you're already missing it. So that's number one. I could go on to more inaccurate stuff. What's number two? Not weak, got that dashing. The no skills, honestly, this game doesn't really take any skill, and I think for solo leveling fans, we really wanted a game where we can show our skill, right? And you can't do that where it's only dashing. Like you saw in the fight I just did, it's just bossing. It's just a boss where he does a red line and you just dash out the red line. That's not enough skill intensive. To be skill intensive, you have to have dashing, jumping, and parrying or blocking. You have to have all three. So I should have been able to jump over stuff, block stuff and parry it, throw them back at Kasaka, and dodge it. So you need all three to actually have a fun game. You know what I mean? And I think we want to have a fun game. The phone game and summoning. So we already did the pay to win. Let me go over. I gotta find it. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna look for it for y'all because I don't know where exactly it is. So look, even in this part of the story, right? Look, I know I'm a solo leveling dude, right? Even in this part of the story, he only has one dagger. Why does he have two from the beginning? Like, I'm way too overpowered. I'm way too fast, right? When I open my phone, look at my back screen. Boom, got to get stronger. You can already see it. Got to get stronger. You know, solo leveling. Anyway, it's two pay to win, and then a key costume is locked behind a pay to win wall. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I can just show you the costume right here. This costume, you literally have to buy the Hunter's Pass to have this costume. And if you're a solo leveling fan, you know this costume is literally a key component of the story. So it's just like, let's see how much money we got to get for this. The Hunter's Pass, right? Let's see what's in the Hunter's Pass. Come on. Deluxe. See, he's all the way at the bottom. You got to get the Deluxe Hunter's Pass. $20. $20 for a key costume that is a key part of the story. Like, what are you doing? Okay? And then here's the thing, after playing this for a while, let's look at perception. Can we that's fine. Perception enhances, the perception stat increases your minimum damage dealt to enemies. They basically made perception like useless. Like, no one's gonna level up perception. Like, I don't know why they didn't make it right. Agility is critical damage. They should have put that on perception because obviously you perceive where to fucking attack the enemy. And agility should make you faster. Like, why am I doing all those crazy movesets right after the tutorial? I'm not that strong yet. I'm not that fast. I may be an assassin, but I only got one dagger. And I'm supposed to be wearing the blue suit that you just saw, but I gotta go pay $20 for it. So, like, everything's just wrong, you know what I mean? Like, perception doesn't matter as a stat. They need to move. They need to make agility actually make you faster and like slowly feel like you're getting stronger. I shouldn't have to pay $20 for a key costume. Like, okay. And then what was the last thing? Let's go to the summoning real quick. This is the last thing. So let's talk about the future of this game, right? Because at the end of the day, at all the bad stuff, I think it's a game where you can just enjoy the story, and that's basically it. And that's why I think this game is already dead. Because you're gonna get that story, you're gonna get the story, but they made it a gotcha game, so it's going to die. I think it's gonna die very quickly. Because why would you make a gotcha game about characters? A gotcha game is for cool characters that you make. Like these main characters right here, fine, cool. But what are you gonna do after that? There are no other characters we care about. So making it a gotcha game at its core is just where they messed up. I don't even think it's necessarily a phone game. So that's why I think this is already a dead game, guys. Like, why would they like, and this is me after playing, why would you pick a game where all we care about is the main character? You already locked all this stuff behind pay to win walls. We can't, it's not even like a really skill intensive game. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, nothing, this just doesn't make sense. Not for an anime where we only care about the main character. You shouldn't make it a gotcha game, because gotcha games rely on making lots of cool characters for us to spend money on. But if the anime only cares about the main character, like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? So I feel like this game is already dead. And I don't know, it's just inaccurate, has a lot of problems. It's pay to win. They try to throw all this stuff in my face. I don't even get the coolest costume I wanted. And it's just like, I didn't even fall into the story, so I don't even think I'm gonna play it, to be honest. Like, I might play it just to get the story, but after that, it's done. Like, the game's already dead. You know what I mean? It's just, it's just too much. Anyway, that's my review of it. Let me know what you guys think, and make sure to subscribe. Peace out. Thank you, guys.